Okay, so today I wanted to share something I've been working on basically since I've uploaded my last Minecraft video. Before I go further, I want to say that this is my first time making a game, and the game I'm using is Godot, since I wanted to make a 2D game, and Godot was the one that got recommended most. This project started as me following a tutorial on how to make a 2D game in Godot. The video was made by GDQuest. During the tutorial I added some features using the knowledge I got from the tutorial, while still continuing the tutorial. After the tutorial I wanted to add a leveling system and upgrades, but since this was my first time making a game, I searched for another tutorial. This time I found one by Brano. Both tutorials will be in the description, one as the actual video and the other one as a playlist, since I used more than one video. The reason I waited so long before uploading anything about this game is because I wanted all the assets to be ones I made myself, since the first tutorial I used gave me predefined assets to make it easier to learn the code. And by the way, if anyone knows how to draw a good tree texture that's 20 by 20 pixels, let me know, because I suck at it. Currently there are two enemies in the game, the slime and the shooter. The shooter is kind of like a mage. It shoots slime balls. The slime spawns from level 0 and the shooter spawns from level 5. I plan to add more enemies later, but wanted to have something to show now, and all assets are self-made using GIMP and sometimes Krita. The player is basically a ball with legs. When hurt, you will make him some smaller and roll around on the ground until he doesn't get hurt anymore. The rolling only changes the rotation of his body, so his feet will always be on the ground. The rotation of his head will also never reset, unless you start a new game, but that currently isn't implemented yet, so you might run around with an upside down head for most of the game. The player has 4 animations. The idle animation for when you're not moving, so just if you're standing still and not getting hurt. The walking animation moves your legs to make it look like you're walking when you're moving your player. And then we have the hard start and hard end animations. The hard start one makes your character in a ball, so the ball goes down, hides the feet, and the hard end just undoes that, so it's basically the opposite of the hard start. The rotation of the body, basically your ball, is handled in code, so that's not an actual animation, and that's the same for all the expressions. The slimes have one animation, the walk animation. This just scales their body so it looks like they're walking. Or well, it's kind of jumping, but you know. When hurt, their bodies will be colored red for 1 second. The same goes for the shooters, the second enemy. And the shooters currently don't have any animations because there aren't any pieces of the body I can animate. The enemies will constantly scale depending on the player level. The slime starts with 4.5 damage, 300 speed and 3 HP. Each level, the slime damage will increase by 0.5, 10 speed and 0.1 HP. The shooter starts with 0.5 damage, 300 speed, 2 HP, and it increases with each level by 0.1 damage, 10 speed and 0.05 HP. Do know that if you touch the shooter, the damage will be the same as the slime. The damage increase that's specifically for the shooter is only for when you get hit by the slime balls that they shoot. Each enemy, when killed, drops between 0 and 10 experience. The color of the texture will indicate how much experience it is approximately. Between 0 and 3 will be a green texture. Between 3 and 7 is an orange texture, and between 7 and 10 is the red texture. We have a variety of upgrades to choose from. All of them are functional, and these upgrades are there to make your life easier the further you are into the game, because, well, like I said previously, the enemies will endlessly scale. Currently I don't have a big map that repeats or procedurally generates around the player as you move. It's just the area you start in, so just a few trees on the starter area. You can move wherever you want. The map is infinitely big basically, but just know that the trees will stay on the map. So if you move in one direction, you will have to go back to the starting spot. I do plan to add more enemies in future updates. So, like for example, a bigger enemy that has more HP, but moves slower, and also upgrades. I don't know which ones right now, but if you have any ideas of what to add for enemies, upgrades, or weapons, just let me know in the comments. It is appreciated. And the same thing goes for the name, because currently the game does not have a name.